Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And our pitcher in this game, John Means. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The Orioles would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
One down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jordan Westburg.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score. He's definitely able to do that.
Gunnar Henderson at the plate now. That's ball one.
That's a ball.
Here comes a pitch. There's the strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One out, bases empty. Two now. That one ripped. Quan moving back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Mullins, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. That's in there. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Now the Guardians will get their shot. Still scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Our starter in this one, Casey Mize. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Steven Kwan leading things off and takes a strike. That's hard hit on the line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Yandy Diaz now.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out as we play game one of this 4-game series. And that's in for a strike. And that's off the outside edge. And a count 2-1. And there's a ball. Kwan at second with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Mullins pulls it down. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Will Brennan.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Jose Ramirez, the next to hit, takes ball one. One away with a runner at third. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. To O'Hearn. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Laureano makes the catch, and that is that. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Guardians 1 and the Orioles 0. Back now at Progressive Field. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Means back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That clips the corner. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
right through there for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
In for a strike, good slider.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. That's in there. Strike one. Two outs. Foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one popped up right side. Manzardo settles underneath it, and that is that. So they go quietly there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Guardians 1 and the Orioles nothing. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. Check swing. He held up. 1-0. That one
That's
missed.
ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Next to hit, Kyle Manzardo. Throw to second, and he's out.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Mize winds and deals. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Bo Naylor at the plate now, and Cleveland on top 1-0. First offering, and it just misses.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ball, that's inside.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And You know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's out to center field. Mullins sizing this one up. That is the inning. Guardians tack on another with this home run. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
0-2 now. Stays alive.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Hit in the air, left field. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Here is Gary Sanchez. That one catches the zone, and that's strike one.
Nope.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And that drops in for a strike. And they'll do it again. Another 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, center field. Thomas moving under it. Squeezes it, and there's two away. Laureano comes up to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Not close with that one. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Throws to second, and he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning. Back here in Cleveland, now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. There's a strike. Yeah, that's a little bit high. And it's 1-1. Just missed. Out to short. Sends it across to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, left fielder, he's in.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Steven Kwan. Doubled leading off the ball game, then came around to score the first run of the game. Just missed. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Designated hitter, Yandy.
2 down, bases empty. Yandy Diaz digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Let's go, Cleveland!
Grounds one to short. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Adley Rutschman.
And a pitch. In there at the knees for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Fly to left his first time. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. And that one is lifted in the air. Kwan sizes this one up. Makes the grab for the second out.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. 2 down, nobody on. In the dirt, now 1 and 2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's out of here. He'll touch them all. Home run number 15 on the year. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Two outs, nobody on. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ahmed Rosario. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Rosario, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 325 in his last 10 games. Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2. That one way inside.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives, can't get it, base hit. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 4th, here's Jose Ramirez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike. Ball 2.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Fouled off left side. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam! Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And James Kingsley says he won a round.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1. Ball, that's out.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. It's the Guardians 2 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Means back to work. That's in there. That's strike one.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
This one in the air, center field. Thomas settles under this one, makes the catch, and there's one gone. So up next, Jordan Westburg. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
And another ball.
2-0.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
In for a strike, 3-1. On the ground to third, and it gets by him.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Fly to left his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Gary Sanchez now. Fly to center his first time. And a swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1, and that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
Swing and a foul out of play. Pulls that one foul. Here's the 0-2. On the ground. Slings it across, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. He's already homered in this game. And ball one. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That just misses, and it's 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Here comes Lane Thomas. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Line drive, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 13, second baseman
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Grounded out his first time. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Thomas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And now the count is even.
2-2 to count.
On the ground right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We're through 5. It's the Guardians 2 and the Orioles 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Paul Skenes.
He's doing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Laureano in the box now, takes strike 1. Movement in the bullpen, Tim Herron up and throwing. Smith also throwing. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and there's 1 down. Here's Adley Rutschman, 0 for 2 in this one. That
Ball
misses
1.
the zone. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That one out to right. Brennan makes the play. Out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. That to right, Brennan. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Guardians 2 and the Orioles 1. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Stephen Kwan. And that one fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Line to left, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Let's go, Cleveland.
Ground ball, left side, and foul ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. First pitch swinging.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
That one outside,
that's the ball.
and the count is 2-2. Got him looking, and he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, but they still lead it 2-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Herron. He last pitched 2 days ago. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
That's
Ball
off the inside corner, and that is ball one. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got it. And that's the first out. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So digging in, Ahmed Rosario, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Aaron, in his third season, he throws a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And a slider in there for a strike. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses. Full count now. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser.
Let's go, Cleveland.
On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Guardians 2 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The shortstop, DJ Abrams.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Albert Suarez.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Let's go, Cleveland.
That clips the zone. It's 0-1.
You know, these
0-1's the count.
Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A massive home run. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 3-1.
cutter inside can be a bat breaker. You have to catch it out front to get the barrel to it. Does a really good job recognizing it early, getting the bat head to it, and hitting it out of the ballpark.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. That one finds the zone. Strike one. That clips the corner. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a base hit.
The first baseman, number 9.
And now the first baseman, Kyle Mansardo. His righty-lefty splits there. Just missed. Brennan on at first. Nobody out. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score, and they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Albert Suarez will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Coming on for the Orioles, Tyler Wells.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
And that one clips the corner. No outs, runner on second. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. And a curve is down and in.
1-1.
One out and a runner at second. Next pitch is outside. Fastball is outside. And that's in there at the knees.
Okay.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That one's in there. That is strike 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. Guardians 4 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cade Smith.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Now, Jordan Westburg.
The third baseman, Jordan.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Wells back to work. Fought off foul. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone. So you do become a little more swing happy, but on a fastball that doesn't even come close,
That's a ball.
makes you think there wasn't much of a 2-strike adjustment being made there. Swing hard in case you hit it. He didn't hit it.
Down the line, and that will drop foul. And now 2-2. Bases empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive. And a base hit right there. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw. Not in time. It's a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That's off the mark. And it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. Diaz over at second, 1 down. And it's fouled away. And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. He's already homered here in this one.
Let's go, Cleveland.
Strike on the inside corner. Just missed. Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That misses, and the count is even 2-2. On the ground, right side. O'Hearn. That's the third out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Ninth inning coming up. Guardians 4 and the Orioles 2.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Hentges.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Now the number 2 hitter, Gunnar Henderson, 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Emmanuel Clase, the American League saves leader, looks to be warming up. Stephan getting cranked up as well. Fly ball, center field. Thomas. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ahmed Rosario, 1 for 3. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Guardians extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.